Good evening, basketball fans, and welcome to Woodland High School Gymnasium, the infamous Dragon Dome. My boys, Jamie Bohannon, courtside as we have a great matchup this evening as we have the Woodland Lady Dragons with a record of 7-9, number 7 seed currently in the Class D standings, playing host to the Shead Tigerettes. They have a record of 7-10. They are the number 6 seed in the Class S standings currently, as a lot of heel points on the line. This will be the Shead Tigerettes' final game of the regular season. Woodland has one more at Calais later on this week. So it should be a great ball game. Jamie and I will talk about it tonight, right after this. And welcome back to the Dragon Dome. My boys, Jamie Bohannon, courtside as we get ready for the intriguing and exciting matchup between the Woodland Lady Dragons with a record of 7-9, playing host to the Shead Tigerettes with a record of 7-10. And Jamie, this was a close one down the Shead, down Eastport.
It was 56-55. Woodland lost by 1. They probably would love to have that win back, make it a little easier on them. Just like any team that's looking out this, at the end of the season, you got 1 or 2 games left, trying to find points where you can to move up as much as you can. Some places are just you're beyond that reach at that point if you're 15, 20 points from the next position up. So you're looking at where you need to be, and that's what they are. Maybe a couple teams are looking for a couple upsets or something like that, or something there that just they didn't expect to lose to.
And there's always upsets the final week.
It is. It is. Some people getting hurt or sore, or just or sickness or something to that effect, and you take 2 starters out for above 500 team, and for the last 2 games of the season, that could hurt you a little bit. But no, it's been a great season. I believe it's probably going to be our final game here. I think.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, unless it's a prelim.
Unless it's a prelim, we just don't know. Let's hope for the best.
Yeah,
we hope for these ladies don't have to do a prelim, and they can automatically get a buy, get an automatic buy rate to Bangor, and also with the boys too.
The Woodland girls are currently in 7th seed. They have 40 points, 40 and a half points. Narraguegas, which is the number 6, they have 53 and a half. So it's a big gap, 13 points. And then for Fairfield, Stern, with 29.69. So what would happen is if it stayed where it is, the prelim game would be next week for Woodland. As a 7, we'll play number 10 seed, which is Fort Fairfield girls. And so that'll be next week with the prelim. I do not know which day yet.
We'll have that out there. I'm sure to be released here by, I'm assuming Friday.
I say Friday or
Saturday. They'll have all the playoff spots and positions, who's going to be playing who. So.
And that will be here on WCRQ or on WQDY. And the other side, there's also senior recognition, so we'll mention that in just a moment. The Shead Tigerettes are 7 and 10. They are currently the number 6 seed, as they have 17.22 second with the heel points. Number 8 seed, which is Van Buren, they have 15, so it's only a 2-point difference. So they could move down to number 7. So that I don't see them moving up to number 5.
So this could be a good chance for, like I said, Shead to go and move up and stand as if they can take this game too.
Correct.
And that could really, really boost them up quite a bit.
Right, because a 3 versus 6 right now, if it stands the way it is, would be that they would play Jonesboro Beals right off the bat, which would be the week before the tournaments, because the quarterfinals are in Bangor for the Class S's this year. So it's a little bit different because there are 5 classifications in the MPA heel points in the standings A, B, C, D, and S. And the S's are classes. Schools are under 100. So we'll get ready to announce some of the seniors here. The cheerleaders, the varsity cheerleaders, who just had their competition. And the Woodland varsity girls, they have 3 seniors, just like the cheerleaders. The Shead Tigerettes, I believe they have an away game, so they're all done on their home games. And then finish up pretty much here from the Dragon Dome with the Hammond Lumber Company broadcast booth. And that would be Athletic Administrator Troy Alley making the announcements for the seniors. All right, there's 3 and 3. And all of them deserve outstanding recognition. Elizabeth MacArthur, the senior. Elizabeth MacArthur. Congratulations to Elizabeth. Been a cheerleader for a long time. Be Elizabeth MacArthur. Then she come out onto the court and give beautiful long stem roses to her parents. Those are beautiful. Very nice. It'd be Elizabeth MacArthur, the senior. I remember when she was in grade school.
I can remember when she was even younger than grade school, being a family member.
Yeah.
I watched her grow from a baby up.
And Autumn Mann. Congratulations to Autumn Mann, a senior for the cheerleaders. They just finished up their competition. I couldn't believe how far they had to travel for their competition.
Oh, was it Southern Maine, right?
Southern Maine down towards Sanford.
Yep.
And Jocelyn Dupay. For regionals to go into Southern Maine. Whoa. Congratulations to Jocelyn Dubé, the senior. So the 3 seniors for the cheerleaders were Autumn Mann, Elizabeth MacArthur, and Jocelyn Dubé. The seniors. I also want to recognize the other cheerleaders. They deserve recognition also. The juniors will be Navalia Wheelock, sophomores Abby Lee Carter, Kylie Layton, Michelle Parks for the sophomores. The freshmen Sierra Carter, Emily Arsenault, Notorious, Neptune, and Sophia Searing were the freshmen for the children. Nissan Cornelius, the senior. Congratulations to Nissan. Missing Cornelius. Congratulations to Missing Cornelius, the senior. Electrical engineering. She must be smart. Well, good luck to her in the future. And congratulations there as they give out the roses to their parents. Very appropriate just before Valentine's Day. I think that's very nice.
Our next senior is number 14, Kaylin Hamilton.
Number 14, Kaylin Hamilton, a senior. Congratulations to Kaylin Hamilton. I also want to mention she's a very good softball player also. I believe she's a catcher, and she's very good. And congratulations to Kaylin Hamilton. I'll be doing some pitches in just a few moments. And Kylie Smith, the senior, 1,000-point scorer for the Woodland Lady Dragons. Congratulations to Kylie Smith, Kaylin Hamilton, and Mission Cornelius, the 3 seniors for the Woodland Lady Dragons, as they give out the roses. And congratulations to them. So we'll take a short little break while they start doing some pitches, and we'll be back talk about tonight's ball game right after this. And welcome back to the Dragon Dome. Mike Boyce and Jamie Bohannon here courtside, the Ham Lumber Company broadcast booth. And now we'll take a clear look at today's starting lineups, brought to you by Sunrise Eye Care. To see everything more clearly, give Sunrise a call in Calais or Machias to schedule your next appointment. Now here's your Sunrise Eye Care's starting lineups. For Coach Dana Bowen, Tigerettes with a record of 7-10. They will start Gracie Rose Tony, a senior. Danica Howes, number 5, a junior. Mackenzie Johnson, a junior, number 10. Kiera Barnes, a sophomore. And Tanisha Bulmer, a freshman for Coach Dana Bowen, 7-10 Shead Tigerettes. On the other side for Coach Mark Hornbrook, they will start senior Kylie Smith, number 2. Caitlin Hamilton, a senior, number 14. Mission Cornelius, a senior. Adrena Moore, a junior. and Madison Coleman, a sophomore. So should be a good one as Shead defeated Woodland down there by 1 point, Jamie. So this should be a real good matchup here tonight.
Yeah, I'm kind of excited. I haven't seen a whole lot of Shead this season. Haven't heard really them in the papers or anything, but watch them warm up here, and they look like they got some good guards. They look like they got a few players that can shoot from outside. They do have some size inside, so I think I said probably the key to this game is getting getting that third foul early in that first half.
Foul trouble.
Foul trouble is going to be the key for this one, not so much as rebounding, but if you could keep your hands to yourself and keep the fouls down, I think this is going to be a really, really fun ball game to watch.
They're very evenly matched ball clubs. As we said before, Shead won at 56-55 earlier in the year. Now we're here at the Dragon Dome and on senior night, so it's a good crowd on hand. The girls want to do a great job in front of their parents. I did want to recognize the seniors again. Kylie Smith, Kaylin Hamilton, and Mission Cornelius on the basketball team. And for the cheerleaders, the seniors were Autumn Mann, Elizabeth MacArthur, and Jocelyn Dubé for the cheerleaders. And congratulations to those. The officials for today's ball game are Mr. Libby, Mr. Cole, and Mr. Barbie. Should be a fun one here on WCRQ. 7 and 10, the Shead Tigerettes. They're in the Class S, and they will do next week will be their quarterfinals in Bangor. They're in Class S, and the Woodland Lady Dragons are in Class D. The MPA now has the 5 classes, which shifts a few things around. But in a way, I like this because more teams get into the tournament, I think. Teams that, like I said, both these clubs have technically losing records, but if they had the same classification, I'm not sure if they'd even get a prelim game.
So, yeah, there'd be quite a few that wouldn't even get a prelim game. You're right, Mike.
So that I like that regard. More kids to get a chance to play more, and that's what this is all about and what it's for.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen.
And now they go with the starting lineups, brought to you by Sunrise Eye Care.
The Shead Tigers and your Woodland Dragons. We would like to wish the students from both schools good luck, and we encourage all spectators to keep in mind
The Shead Tigerettes with a record of 7-10. They are number 6 seed in the Class S. So right now they play number 3 seed. The Woodland girls are in the Class D. They're currently the 7th seed. And a prelim game for them next week they would play for Fairfield here for the Dragon Dome next week. That's usually a Tuesday or Wednesday, usually is when they play those prelim games. Oh, that's a new one. They announced the scores over there. That's the first time I heard them say that.
They announce officials and the ones that are doing the scoreboard.
Because technically they're officials too.
Yeah.
That is interesting. I'm glad they do that. Number 54, Casey Rose Tooney. Number 5 is Danica Howes. Number 10, Mackenzie Johnson. And Kiara Bonds. And number 24, Denisha Bulmer.
Now, for your starters, for your Woodland Dragons.
The Woodland Lady Dragons, coached by Mark Hornbrook. They have 2 games left, tonight and then I believe Wednesday night in Calais. Sophomore Madison Coleman.
Number 10, a junior, Audrina Ford.
I think Troy's done a few announcing before. He announces those names. Sounds like at a boxing match.
Boxing match or the UFC.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
What is it? Buffer?
Yeah.
Bill Buffer, is it?
I can't remember what it is, but Mission Cornelius, Kaylin Hamilton, and Kylie Smith, the seniors. But the way he emphasizes, like just in wrestling or the or boxing. And now we'll stand for the playing of our national anthem. Still waiting. A little bit of technical difficulties. They'll get it.
You can get the warm-up music to work, but not the...
Yeah. Very nice job. That was a little bit different rendition. It had some singing in it from the ones we've heard in the past. All right, we'll get ready for this one. As I said before, the officials, Mr. Libby, Mr. Cole, Mr. Barbie. Shead coming in with a record of 7-10. The Woodland Lady Dragons with a record of 7-9. So final game for the Shead Tigerettes. 18 regular season schedule. And it'll be Mission Cornelius. We'll jump it up in the middle with Gracie Rose Tooney. Tooney and Cornelius. So here we go. We'll get set. Tip up and it's controlled by Woodland. It's over to Smith. Back to Cornelius. Cornelius loses the handle and it's stolen away by Bulmer of Shead. She races up court. 2-on-2 break. Bulmer over the top pass. On to Barnes. Barnes turns, fires, dipsy dual shot. No good. Rebound by Cornelius. And we'll bring it back the other way. Nice spin move there. Just off to the right. Smith in the front court with a dribble. Shead in a 2-on-2 zone. Shot way up by Hamilton. In and out. Rebound. Cornelius, she put it up. That is also no good. Gets another rebound. And knocked out of bounds. Last touch by Shead. So, Mission Cornelius for the Lady Dragons put in play underneath their own basket. Just joining us. Just started. 0-0. Long shot up by Hamilton for three in the corner. And the Lady Dragons draw first blood. 3-0. Up court, Bulmer. And skip a pass, gets up, shot by Bonds. Decides against it. Back over the Bonds. Side the Tooney. Tooney double, triple team. The ball's tipped. And we get 3 seconds. Called in the Shead Tigers. She got caught in it because she thought her teammate was going to shoot it. And right now we're waiting for a girl to tie her shoe. 3-0. Lady Dragons with the lead, and they currently have the ball. They're bringing up court. Smith, bounce pass over to Hamilton. Pass inside Coleman. Back over. Smith thinks about the three. Back to Hamilton. They'll reset their offense. Hamilton. And a travel. Either travel or out of bounds. So it'll be Shead Tigerettes ball. Right in front of their own bench. Bulmer. For Shead, will bring in the court. Bulmer to Howells on the right-hand side. At the point. Almost stolen away around the perimeter. Back out to Johnson. Bulmer. Over the top. The ball's tipped away and stolen away by Madison Coleman. Gets over to Hamilton and bring it back the other way. 2 turnovers in a row for the Shead Tigerettes. Long baseball pass around. Gets over to Moore. Inside, the ball is tipped and scramble for it on the floor. Jump ball. Halting possession goes to Shead. 6:18 to go, first quarter action. Here for the Hammond Lemon Company broadcast booth. Mike Boyce, Jamie Bohan here, courtside. Up court, Bowman from Barnes. Over to Johnson. Johnson. Out front to Howes. To Bowman. Being very patient. Being as the Dragons are packing it in, forcing Shead to shoot the ball outside in the zone. Go to Bowman. Bowman in the paint, running right-hander up. No good. Rebound. Barnes shot it up and hit the standard up above. Therefore, out of bounds. I'm wondering, that's 2 or 3 times I've seen that. They saw that in the JV game. I wonder if that ball has a little bit too much air in it, Jamie. I mean, that took a big bounce. Way down Hamilton. With the ball, over the top, Smith. With a dribble. Bounce pass forward, down into Hamilton. 2 inside, Moore. And we get a holding foul on Shead.
Foul's going to be on, I believe, number 24. Tanisha Bulmer. Her first, team's first.
Smith inside to Cornelius at the low post. Out front, Moore stops, pops, up and in and out. Rebound, 4-4. Cornelius with a nice rebound. Gets out back up to Smith. Thinks about the 3, decides against it. Gets over to Moore. Back around. Well, set our offense back up. Smith gets the pick. Looking for help. Looking to pick and roll. Outside, Hamilton with a 3. No good. Rebound is controlled by Smith for the Lady Tigers. Lady Dragons. Shot up and no good. Rebound fought for, comes away with his Bulmer. Bulmer racing on down court, trying to go in to end. A little floater up, no good in the foul. Drew that foul, very good. Bulmer at the line. She is a freshman.
Foul is going to be on number 14, Kaylin Hamilton. That's her first, team's first.
Woodland leads at 3-0. 4:55 to go, first quarter action. Tanisha Bulmer shot is no good. She's getting another one. She was fouled in the act of shooting. And get ready here for the shot. Has 10 seconds. Dip, shoots, and got it. 3-1. Now they'll reset their offense as they're guiding the girl now up at the high post. To the low post, pass over the top, down to Hamilton. Long Moore for 3 is no good. Rebound controlled by Howes of Shead, and will race it back the other way. Howes looking up court for teammates and stolen away by Smith. Smith starts for 3, got it! Nice shot. And Coach Dana Bowen will take a timeout. So we'll take a timeout. Woodland 6, Shead 1. We're right back after this. Welcome back to the Dragon Dome. Hammond Lumber Company broadcast booth. Woodland 6, Shead 1 in the front court. Bulmer on the far sideline. It's over to Johnson. From Howes. Nice catch by Johnson. Down the corner, Bulmer. Baseline. Goes all the way. Frost on the key. Has the ball over the top to Johnson. By Barnes. Barnes shot up, no good. Rebound is controlled by Mishin Cornelius. Another rebound for her. Racing up court. Smith, long 3. Got it. That was NBA range, folks. Make that 9-1. And all points have been by the 3 points. Long shot by Shead is shot no good by Johnson. And we get a travel. Another turnover.
That's 4.
4, yeah. And we only played maybe a little over 4 minutes in the quarter. So it'll be Smith in the front court. Over to Hamilton. Hamilton with the dribble. And she gets fouled on the reach in. 3:30 left to play. First quarter action here at the Hamlin Lumber Company broadcast booth of the Dragon Dome. Hamilton.
Sorry.
No,
Foul's going to be on number 52, Kiera Barnes, her first, team second.
Right. Down, it'll be Moore. Back out to Hamilton. To Coleman, and almost stolen away. Scramble for it, and it is picked off. All the way down. That's Barnes. Stop. Turns. Nice dipsy doodle shot. Up and in. Very impressed with her moves down on the low post. Kiera Barnes. 9-3. Over the top of Hamilton. The dribble. Down baseline. Out front. Coleman saves it from going in the backcourt. It's over to Smith. Under 3 minutes to go, first quarter action. Around, corner, shot, up and good! Put up by Hamilton, and that's also a 3. 4 threes by the Lady Dragons. They lead at 12 to 3. 2:40 left to play, first quarter action. Maybe Tony, pass inside the Bulmer, and a stop and pop for 2. 2:30, first quarter action. Front court, Smith for the Dragons. Now, she'll shoot it up for 3. In and out. Rebounds controlled by Tooney. The Shead Tigerettes. That was halfway down. That been something to bring. Another 3. In the front court. Johnson. It's over to Tooney. Ball's tipped. Picked up by Barnes. Inside Tony. And a shot by Johnson for 3. That is no good. And the ball is tipped. And nope. Didn't quite save it. Bounds Bulmer. Almost saved it. That would have been a nice save. It didn't go out there. 2 minutes, under 2 minutes to go, first quarter. Hamilton gets instruction from her coach on what play to run. Moore. And the Smith, running right-hander, up and in. 14-5. In the front court, Bulmer. Over the top, it's over to Barnes. And Johnson. Inside Bulmer, fakes the shot, is down baseline, and she gets fouled on the way to the hoop.
Foul's going to be on number 21, Miss Cornelius, her first, team second.
It'll be very important for the Dragons to keep her out of foul trouble. Barnes, outlets way outside the Johnson. To Bulmer. Bulmer, corner, 3, no good. Rebound is controlled by Johnson. That's over the Barnes. At the elbow. Off around from Howells. Bulmer. Up and in. A nice drive to the hoop and got that up over Cornelius. 14-7. Lady Dragons with the ball in the lead. Hamilton. Inside to Cornelius. Turns and the Madison. Coleman. Side to Moore. Moore shot. No good. Rebound. Fought for. Who's got it? Shead has it. And Tony turns and stepped out of bounds. Ran along the baseline there, so 58 seconds to go, first quarter. To Hamilton, to Smith, to Cornelius, low post. Back around the perimeter very quickly. Coleman's shot is no good. Cornelius with a rebound up and in! Weak side there and got the ball for 2, 16-7. Cornelius is playing the first quarter awesome. Bring it out. Bulmer in the paint. Running left-hander is good. And Coach Mark Holmbrook will take a timeout with 33 seconds left to play in the quarter. Woodland 16, Shead 9, right back after this. And welcome back to the Dragon Dome. Be Hamilton. A little token press put on by the Shead Tigerettes. In the front court, Hamilton shoots the three and a foul. That was ill-advised foul right there. And she'll go to the line for three.
Fouls on number 1. Isabella Clark, her first, team's third.
Shot by Hamilton is good. 17-9. 25.6 seconds to go in the quarter. First quarter action on senior night. Next shot. That is also good. 18-9. Next one. Shot is no good. Rebound by Cornelius. She lays it up and in. So that's a 4-point trip down the floor for the Woodland Lady Dragons. And we're down to 15 seconds to go in the quarter. In the front court, Bulmer. It's over the far sideline. It's over to Johnson. To Clark. And she was not expecting the pass intended for Barnes and out of bounds with 7 seconds. So 20-9. See if they get a quick shot off here. Down to 5. Smith at midcourt. Looking for help. Gets to Moore. As the buzzer sounds in the first quarter of action with the score. Woodland Lady Dragons 20. Shead Tigerettes 9. We'll be back. Exciting second quarter action after this. Welcome back to the Dragon Dome at the Hammond Lumber Company broadcast booth. Mike Boyce and Jamie Bohannon courtside. Second quarter action. The Lady Dragons lead it, but a score of 20-9 over the Shead Tigerettes. Pass inside Cornelius. Down the low post and a travel. And good sportsmanship. These girls all get along very well. They all know each other. So bringing up court is Tanisha Bulmer for Shead. Top of the key. 3-2 defense put on by Woodland. With the Bonds. Bonds with a dribble. Far sideline. Over to Bulmer. Bulmer races around the perimeter. Stops, gets in the paint. Left-handed shot up and in. Nice little jump hook by Bulmer. She's a freshman. Nice play. Smith down to Moore. Back around, gets over to Coleman. Little tip pass. As they work it around the perimeter, Hamilton at the foul line and glues the handle, and it's picked off by the Shead Tigerettes, and we'll race it back the other way. 7 minutes to go in the half. In the front court, Johnson to Bulmer. 20-11, 9-point lead for the Lady Dragons. In the corner, back around. As they have a shot up and a partial block by Cornelius, so she gets the rebound. Block and a rebound there. Races up court, Hamilton. Down to Moore. Around to Hamilton. And a little bit too high over the head of Kylie Smith. If she was 6 feet, she might have had it, but she's not that tall. She's maybe 5'2". 6:32 to go. First half action here from the Dragon Dome, the Hammond Lumber Company broadcast booth. Bulmer in the front court for Shead. Meek Johnson to Clark for Shead. Back over to Barnes. As they're setting up a little bit different type of, it's not like a wheel type of offense. Bulmer out of bounds, dribbled off a foot. They rotate from high to low post on that, and a turnover for Shead. Cornelius at the free throw line, 15-footer and a foul. So Mission Cornelius at the line for 2.
Foul's going to be on number 52, Kiara Barnes. Her second, team's first of the second quarter.
Shot up and no good. Woodland Lady Dragons in their white uniforms, purple and gold trim. Shead in their black uniforms, white and orange trim. Very colorful out there in the court. Shot is no good. Rebound, last touch, and be Shead's ball. As they saved it in bounds, racing up court will be Clark. From Johnson back to Bulmer, and they'll set their offense up. Houses at the high post. Shead for Johnson. Downside, Clark, shot, no good. Rebound by Coleman. Lady Dragons outlets all the way up to Smith. We have a 2-on-2 break. Smith starts per for a long 3, got it! Ho-ho! 23-11, is that 5 threes?
Yes.
Wow. Now inside and back around to Johnson for Shead. And we get a foul.
I believe that foul is going to be on number 2, Carly Smith, her first, team's first of the second quarter.
5 3-pointers so far for the Lady Dragons with 5:22 left to go in the half. So it'll be Clark for the Tigerettes. So to Howes. Back up front to Bulmer. Bulmer. And dribble top of the key. Bounce pass to the far sideline to Clark. And way out, Bulmer. Still has it, goes in the paint. We're running left-hander, shot up off the glass. No good. Rebound, comes away with it. Will be Clark. Shot up, and that's off the backboard. No good. Cornelius with a nice rebound to Smith. Smith stops. They come out to guard it this time, and the ball is tipped and picked off by Shead. And we get a blocking foul on Moore. So it'll be Shead's ball at the near sideline.
Foul's going to be on number 10, Audrina Moore. That's her first, team second.
4:41 left to play in the half. 23-11. Lady Dragons with the lead. Shead has the ball. Looking to cut the lead. It'll be Bulmer. Bulmer. Over to Johnson. And as they rotate down from high to low post and on the wings. And Lady Dragons packing it in, forcing Shead to shoot the ball outside, and throws it up. No good, and out of bounds. Last touch by the Lady Dragons. Correct call by Mr. Toby Cole. Will be Barnes will put it in play for Shead. Go to Johnson. Give a pass. Barnes, corner, inside the Howells. Low post. To Barnes. A floater in the paint. Up, no good. Rebound by Cornelius. Holds the ball over her head. Nice job out there on senior night. And Smith will bring it up court. 4 minutes to play in the half. In court. Hamilton. Inside to Cornelius. Turns. Puts it up off the glass and in. She's got herself her first half. 25-11. Up court. Will be Johnson. Back around from Clark. Back to Johnson. Clark, baseline shot, up, around, no good. Cornelius with another rebound. Let's over to Hamilton. Hamilton gathers herself. To Smith. Smith with the dribble, around the perimeter, in the paint. Floater in the paint, up. That is no good. Rebound. Nice save by Moore. And Smith gets it. And this time goes in the hands of Shead. Clark, all the way down. Bulmer, baseline. Tricky dribble. In the paint, shot is up, is no good. Rebound by Moore. Over the top to Hamilton. In the front court. Hamilton will set for a three. That is no good. Rebound is Cornelius. All over the floor. Puts it up. No good. Oh, that was halfway down. 2:52 left to play in the half. Racing up court for Shead. They trail at 25-11. Around the perimeter. There's the pass. Hamilton almost gets a steal. Bulmer. Over to Clark. Back to Barnes, the top of the key. Bulmer in the paint. Left-handed shot up, no good. Moore with a nice rebound, the foul. But she didn't mean to, Coach.
Foul's going to be on number 1, Isabella Clark, her second, team second.
And Gracie Rose Tooney will check in for Shead, and Cornelius will take a breather as she goes out. Played a whale of first half. Front court, Smith from the Hamilton. Top the key, baseball pass over the top to Moore. Thinks about the three and does take a three. That is no good. It's tipped around. Moore gets her own rebound. That shot is up as no good. Rebound is controlled by Shead and a foul. We're not in the bonus. And we're almost ready for halftime with 2:11 to go in the half. And don't forget about the Smith Towing Show, the breakdown update coming right up at halftime.
Foul was on number 10, Audrina Moore, her second, team's third.
Up court, Clark to Johnson. Down to 2 minutes to go in the half. Bulmer. To Barnes. Barnes in the paint. Shot up and no good. Rebound is controlled by Hamilton. Baseball all the way up to Smith. Smith turns, fires a three. No good. Rebound is controlled by Moore. And she travels. Yeah, she tried. She did a split. Trying to hold herself up. A triple check in for Cornelius. She got a break. Can't help it. She did try, Coach. And coming up will be Croman. Croman coming in for Moore. With 1:38 to play in the first half. 25-11. Lady Dragons over the Shead Tigerettes. Long shot by Bulmer for three. In and out. Rebound is controlled by Tony. Back out. Shot that is no good. Rebound is by Tony. Side running. Barnes with a running right-hander is no good. Cornelius with a rebound. And throws it off the leg of Shead player. Smart move by Nishan Cornelius. Now a little token full court press by Shead. Up court, Hamilton. Top of the key. So the Smith for a three. That is no good. Rebound out of bounds. Long shot, long rebound. 1:03 to go in the half. So Shead will bring it up court. 1 minute to play. Smith Towing halftime stat show coming right up. The breakdown update. It'll be Bulmer way out front. As they set up their offense. Bulmer with the dribble. Gets by. In the paint. Left-hand hook shot up off the glass. No good. Cornelius with a rebound. Gives over to Hamilton and bring it back the other way with 38 seconds to play in the half. Hamilton over the top and stolen away by Clark. It's over to Bulmer. Bulmer shot up and no good, and she drew the foul. Bulmer at the line for two.
Foul is on number 24, Madison Coleman. That's going to be her first, team's fourth.
Bulmer shot is good. Tanisha Bulmer, the freshman. This is a young team for Coach Dana Bowen. They only have one senior on the club. It'll be a good team in the future. Shot up and good. Made them both. 25-13.
Is she a lefty?
Yes.
Okay. Just caught on to that. Watching her first half, I haven't picked up on that till just now. It's like, wow.
Smith, three. No good. Rebound is controlled by Johnson for Shead, and bringing up court Barnes. Racing up court with 10 seconds. Bonds. Pass inside. Tony shot up. No good. The foul. Nice pass all the way down inside by Bonds and down the low post.
Foul was on number 21, missing Cornelius, her second, team's fifth.
Shot is no good by Gracie Rose Tooney. Gets another one, the senior for Shead. That shot is also no good. Rebound by Croman. Croman gets over to Hamilton with 5 seconds. Hamilton with the dribble. Top of the key, and the buzzer sounds. End the first quarter of play with a score. Woodland 25. Shead Tigerettes 13. And stay tuned for Smith Towing Halftime Show, the breakdown update, breaking down all the first half highlights and stats. Brought to you by Smith Towing and Recovery. Call 214-6060. We'll be back right after this. All right, and welcome back to the Dragon Dome as we are at halftime, and that means it's Smith Towing Halftime Show, the breakdown update, breaking down all the first half highlights and stats, brought to you by Smith Towing and Recovery. Call 214-6060. What do you have, Jamie?
Okay, we are going to go with the Shead Tigerettes. We got Isabella Clark with 2 rebounds and a steal this first half. Mackenzie Johnson with 3 rebounds. Danica Howe. Is it House? I'm sorry. I think it's House.
House.
With 2 rebounds, 2 steals. Going down the line. High score this first half for the Lady Tigerettes is Tanisha Bulmer. 11 points, 3 for 4 from the foul line. She's got a steal and 2 rebounds. Next down through, Kira Barnes with 2 points, and she's got a steal and a rebound. And Grace Rose Tony with 4 boards and an assist, and she was over 2 from the foul line for a total of 13 points this first half. Foul situation, we got Isabella Clark with 2. Tanisha Balmer with 1, and Kira Barnes with 2, and 6 turnovers this first half for the Lady Tigerettes. Next up we have for the Woodland Lady Dragons, we got Carly Smith with a rebound and a steal this first half. High scorer, 11 points, 3 3-pointers. Ava Croman with a rebound. Audrina Moore with 2 rebounds. Going down through the line, Kaylin Hamilton with 8 points, 2 for 2 from the foul line. She's got 2 3-pointers. She's got an assist and a rebound. And Miss Cornelia, 6 points, 0 for 2 from the foul line. She's got 12 boards and a block shot this first half. Down through Madison Coleman with a steal and a rebound for a total of 25 points. Foul situation, Carly Smith with 1, Audrina Moore with 2, Kaylin Hamilton with 1, Miss Cornelius with 2, and Madison Coleman with 1. And I have Woodland with 10 turnovers that first half.
And basically, there's 3 keys of this ball game so far as Woodland leads it by a score of 25-13. 1, 5 3-pointers by the Lady Dragons. Am I right? 5?
Yes, 5.
5. The other thing is the Shead Tigers are having trouble getting the ball in the hoop. They just can't seem to get on all cylinders as Woodland Lady Dragons have been packing it in. And the other point is the Woodland Lady Dragons are out of foul trouble.
They are currently out of foul trouble. This is what Woodland really likes to see. Coming into this third quarter, they got to keep it down with the rebounds from Shead making second chance points and so on and so forth. They've done a good job this first half. Let's keep up the good work, and things should go their way if they could do that.
All right, and this has been the Smith Towing Halftime Show, the Breakdown Update, breaking down all the first half highlights and stats. Brought to you by Smith Towing and Recovery. Call 214-6060, and we'll be back right after this. And welcome back to the Dragon Dome of the Hammond Lumber Company broadcast booth. Mike Boyce, Jamie Bohan, courtside. And remember, the first Woodland player to hit a three-point play in the second half of today's game with a large three-topping pizza, compliments of Joe's Diner and Pizzeria on Main Street in Calais. Good luck to whoever that may be, because in the first half we had 5 three-pointers by the Woodland Lady Dragons as they lead at 25-13, and coaches will make some adjustments here for the second half as Woodland has one more game. This is the last ball game for the Shead Tigerettes rather. And what do you think, Jamie?
If Woodland plays the game that they played the first half, this should be really, really fun to watch. If Shead comes out and they're really able to take it down inside and get missing in foul trouble, Woodland's going to have to step up. You've seen the Bulmer girl, Tanisha. She's been able to take it to the hole and draw. She's got 11 points for them, so you never know. I mean, they're playing her like she's right-handed and she's left-handed.
It's right. You are correct.
And, that's what they're doing. It took me a little bit to figure it out, but they were. She's left-handed, and they're guarding her like she's right-handed, so she's going to go to her strong side.
She's going to her strong side. And
you need to stop her.
Yes.
That's going to be the key for the second half. If they can really give her, put a stop to her, cut her down to, instead of 11 points, maybe 5 or 6 points, that should help an awful lot more.
As the buzzer sounds, the players get their final instructions from their coaches here from the Hammond Lumber Company broadcast booth of the Dragon Dome. This will be the final regular season game, Jamie. Hard to believe.
Yeah, hard to believe. Kind of surprising. It crept up on us. I mean, I can remember the last conversation we were actually talking about games. Geez, we still have 6 or 7 more home games to do. I mean, that was 2 weeks ago, and now all of a sudden, poof, the last one.
Yeah.
Unless we have unless we have a playoff
There's a
game
very good chance we'll have a home
mean,
prelim game next week, but hey, you never know. Never know. I wish everybody, all the Washington County teams, good luck this year in the tournaments. I want them all to be very successful.
And I can tell you one of the things that you do see a lot of is fans from both sides. When they go to Bangor, even though it might be Calais, you might see a lot of the Woodland fans up there cheering Calais on, especially if they're not playing with one another. So we've always cheered our Washington County teams on. Got to give us all credit on that.
That's exactly right. So it'll be Shead's ball down in the corner, double teamed is Bulmer, and Coach Bowen calls a timeout. We've only played, 11, 12 seconds?
11 seconds.
All right, so we'll take a timeout. 25 for Woodland, 13 for Shead. We're back right after this. All right, Shead has the ball, but Johnson gets over to Bonds, to Tony. Back around the perimeter, very quick passing. As we said before, the Lady Dragons are packing it in, forcing the Shead Tigerettes to shoot the ball outside. They've been successful when they do take it into the hoop. And work around the perimeter still. Down in the corner, shot up by Bulmer for 3. No good, rebound by Cornelius. And it's been basically one and done for the Shead Tigerettes. Up court, Smith with a dribble. Still has it out front. Go to Moore. Pass downside to Hamilton with a dribble. The senior. Skip a pass, and it's stolen away by Barnes. Racing down court. Shot up and no good. Rebound put down by Bulmer. 25-15 was our score. They forgot to put the 2 points up.
Yep.
Long shot by Smith. That is no good. Rebound controlled by Hamilton. There they go. Shot by Moore. That is no good. Rebound is controlled by Shead. Johnson up court as that rebound was by Howes. To Bulmer, top of the key. Buffalo Johnson to Bonds. Look around the perimeter, being patient inside the Tony at the low post. That shot was partially blocked by Cornelius. And rebounds controlled by Smith. Racing up court, Hamilton. Hamilton, shot up and nice. Oh, they're going to call a travel on her first. And that hurt. She got fouled, but she traveled first. So with 6 minutes to play in the third quarter, bringing up court. And so Tony at the free throw line. Back around the perimeter. Inside from Johnson. And Howes to Barnes. Top of the key. To Howes. Howes. Corner. Shot. No good. Rebound is controlled and a foul. Nice rebound by Madison Coleman for Woodland.
Foul's going to be on number 24, Tanisha Bulmer. That's going to be her second. Team's first of the third quarter.
Smith in the front court. To Moore. Hamilton. Look around. Go to Smith. A little bit different setup for the Dragons this time. Hamilton for three and got it. There's a pizza. Congratulations to Kaylin Hamilton, the senior. We're glad to see a senior making it, and she got the compliments pizza of Juno's Donarina Pizzeria in Calais. 3-topping pizza. Congratulations to Caitlin Hamilton. Made it 28-15. Long shot up by Barnes for three, and she hits for a three. That barely moved the net. 28-18's a score. 10-point lead for the Lady Dragon. Smith. Throw to Moore. On the pass. Inside the ball was tipped and picked off by Shead. Up court, Johnson. Top of the key, stops. To Bulmer for Shead. 10-point lead for the Lady Dragons. Shead has the ball inside the Tony. Back out to Johnson. Down the corner. Bulmer. Running left-hander. Up. No good. Rebound. Tony puts it up and in. (28-20). The Shead Tigerettes coming back. Smith in the front court. Two more. Back over to Smith. Smith pass inside to Cornelius. Low post. Turns. Fires up with the glass. No good. She gets her own rebound. Jump ball to in possession. Will go to Woodland in the loose ball tie-up. I would say that Shead Tigerettes, the defensive intensity has picked up in this third quarter. Hamilton to Smith in the paint and loses the handle and out of bounds. She went into the paint and just, as she started to go up, lost control of it. 28-20. Under 4 to go in the third quarter. Tony at the free throw line. Back over to inside Bulmer. Bulmer's shot is up. It's no good. Rebound. Cornelius with another rebound. Pass all the way up to Hamilton. Hamilton waits the rest of her teammates. Gets over to Smith. Smith, long three-point try. That is no good. Rebound controlled by Howes. And she'll race it up court. 2-on-2. Down. She'll stop. Decides to bring it back out. Almost stolen away. Bulmer to Howes. Howes, baseline jumper. No good. Coleman for Woodland rebounds. Up to Hamilton. Hamilton stops for three at the elbow. That is no good. Rebound controlled by Scramble. Finally outlets more to Cornelius. And Coach Mark Holmbrook will take a timeout. So we'll take a timeout with 3:11 to go third quarter action. Woodland 28, Shead 20. We're back right after this. And we are back. The Dragon Dome. My voice is Jamie Bohan here courtside, the Hammond Lumber Company broadcast booth of the Dragon Dome. 3:11 to play, third quarter action. Woodland with the ball in the lead, 28-20. Hamilton Left the ball in the players move inside to Cornelius. Turns, fires, up off the glass. Gets on rebound. Next shot, no good, foul. Michigan Cornelius, the senior.
Fouls on number 52, Kiara Barnes. That's going to be her third. Team's first. Or actually, sorry, second. I apologize for that. Second.
Spins the ball. Shot is up and no good. Front rimmed it. Needs a little bit more legs. And senior night here for the Dragon Dome. Shot is good. Up off the glass. Hit the middle of that square and put it through. 29-20. 9-point lead for the Dragon in the front court. Bulmer. Right to Johnson. Holds the ball. Also side to dribble. Inside from Barnes. Spreading the floor. No one in the middle to Shead. With a dribble. Bulmer. The down baseline. Shot up and no good. Cornelius with another rebound. Boy, she controlled the boards. Long baseball pass up, and it's intercepted by Clark. Clark gets fouled.
Fouls on number 10, Audrina Moore. That's going to be her third.
Ooh.
Team's first.
So fouls are starting to pile up for both ball clubs with 2:30 to go third quarter. On court, Bulmer with the dribble. To Johnson, back to Bulmer to Johnson. They're working it back and forth. They set up their offense. Back to Barnes at the elbow. Back to Bulmer. Long shot up is no good. And rebound by Cornelius as the shot by Clark was no good. Baseball pass all the way up to Hamilton. It's over to Moore. Moore down baseline. Loses control of the ball. Triple, double team down low post. And another timeout is called by Mark Hornbrook with 1:55 left to play in the third quarter. Woodland 29, Shead 20. We're right back after this. And the ball's in play, and Cornelius puts it up for the third time, and it's good. Third time's a charm. Make that 31-20. She's been a force down the boards. 11-point lead for the Dragons in the forecourt. And Shead. Bulmer running a left-hander up around, no good. Rebound is controlled by no one, as was last touch by Wilson. Elizabeth Wilson lost the ball. So it'll be the Dragons ball, and they're bringing up court. 1:29 to go. Third quarter action here for the Dragon Dome of the Hammond Lumber Company broadcast booth. Cornelius, bounce pass over to Hamilton. Three, got it. 34-20. 1:15 to play third quarter. In the front court. It'll be Johnson from Barnes. Back to Bulmer. Bulmer, she'll take a long three and hit. Holy. The ref's arms are going to get tired from raising them up. 34-23. We're under a minute to go, third quarter. Hamilton for Woodland. Inside to Cornelius. Low post. Turns, fires up off the glass. No good and tipped out of bounds. Last touch by Johnson of the Shead Tigerettes. 48 seconds to go, third quarter. Madison Coleman slaps the ball, and the players move. Outlets finally gets over to Smith. Smith, little hook pass over the top to Moore. Back around, Hamilton thinks about the three, decides to bring it back out. They're double teaming outside now. Shead, inside pass around. Moore for three, no good. Rebounds controlled by Coleman. Coleman loses the handle and is stolen away by Shead. Bringing up court. Johnson. Down to 15 seconds to go. Third quarter here for the Dragon Dome. And is it stolen away? Yes, by Hamilton. Down to 10 seconds. Racing up court. And the ball is thrown off the leg of Bulmer as Hamilton tried to make the pass. 6.7 seconds to go. Third quarter.
Where'd the ball go? Underneath somewhere? No. It was in
they were wiping it off. It looked like they got something on it, and that's what they were trying to do, wipe it off. Yeah, now official Toby Cole's wiping it off. Remember, you got to get that off the pants. The wife doing the laundry might be upset. Looked like something got wet on it. He probably had a drink or something as it went in the stands. So it'll be Smith with 5 seconds to Hamilton. And the ball is tipped. And it'll be Woodland's ball with 2.7 seconds. Get a shot off real quick. Hamilton to Smith. Running long three-point try. Buzzer sounds to end the third quarter with a score. Woodland Lady Dragons 34. Shead Tigerettes 23. Right back. Fourth quarter action in a moment. And welcome back to the Dragon Dome. Fourth quarter. And a very good ball game. It'll be Shead Tigerettes with the ball. It'll be Tony at the free throw line. And almost stolen away by Moore. Lady Dragons lead at 34-23 over the Shead Tigerettes. Fourth quarter here from the Dragon Dome of the Hammond Lumber Company broadcast booth. Barnes pulls the ball overhead. Looking for the cutters on a set play. Inside, the ball stripped again by Moore. And out of bounds, so see what happens in this time. And it'll be Johnson will put in play this time. Johnson looking for help. Finally outlets to Howes. Howes pass over the top, back over to Johnson. The Howes around the perimeter. Bonds. Bonds thinks about the three. Nothing there. And they'll bring it back out. And they'll reset their offense. Shead Tigerettes being very patient this whole second half. Side to Tony at the free throw line. Turns, low bow, pass, give and go. And is it saved in bounds? Yes, it is. So it'll be Bulmer. Bulmer turns, fires up, with that time with the right hand, with a nice rebound by Cornelius off the missed shot. Smith racing up court. Smith goes over to Hamilton, to Coleman. Moore. Quick passing, long shot by Hamilton for three, and got it! Boy, she shot that with confidence. And no hesitation.
5 threes for her.
No hesitation at all. 37-23. In the front court, Bonds. Bonds with a right-handed shot up, no good. Rebound by Hamilton, the senior. 37-23, 6:44 left to play in the game. Smith. Back over Hamilton to Cornelius. Around the perimeter. Quick passing. Smith for three. That is no good. Rebound by Moore. Puts it up no good. That was a nice job by Moore. Anticipating that rebound. But comes away with it to be Shead. Up court, Bulmer. Freshman. Tanisha Bulmer. To Bonds. Back to Tony. Skip a pass down the baseline. Back up front to Bonds. Bonds will take a three. No good. Rebound control. And a block by Cornelius off the rebound of Tony. And players fall to the floor, and we get a foul.
Foul is going to be on number 21, Miss Cornelius. That's going to be her third, team's first of this final quarter.
6:02 left to play in the game. Bonds. Inside of Tony. Back out front. To Howes. To Johnson. Howes takes a step, top of the key. Shot is no good. Rebound is controlled by Shead. To Tony. And the ball is tipped in by Hamilton to Smith. 2-on-2. Waits the rest of her teammates. Hesitation dribble. Down the baseline. Goes in with an alley-oop shot. And a foul. She'll go to the line for two. Senior night here from the Dragon Dome, the Hammond Lumber Company broadcast booth. Smith, shot is good. The 1,000-point scorer, Kylie Smith for the Woodland Lady Dragons.
Foul was on number 5, Danica Howes, her first, team's first.
Shot is no good. Rebound by Shead's Tony. Bonds. And then shot up by Johnson. Shot is no good and out of bounds. So it'll be the Dragons ball. 5:28 to play. Final regular season home game for the Lady Dragons. And final regular season game for the Shead Tigerettes as they get ready for the quarterfinals coming up next week. Hamilton. Inside. Some shot to no good by Coleman. The rebound put up and in by Nishan Cornelius. 40-23. 17-point lead for the Lady Dragons with 5 minutes to play. Back around. Bonds. Long three-point try. That is no good. Rebound controlled by Moore. Hands over to Smith. Smith racing up court. Shot up. Reverse layup. No good. The rebound is controlled by Bonds. Bonds. All the way down. Alley-oop shot up around. No good. Cornelius with a rebound. Stolen away. And a foul. Johnson anticipated that pass well. She got fouled.
Foul's going to be on number 14, Kaylin Hamilton. That's her second, team second.
4:37 left to play in the game. Bonds way out top. Top of the key for three. No good. Rebound goes out of bounds. Long shot, long rebound. Couldn't tell you how many times I see that in the course of the season. When you take a three-pointer and it goes way out. Smith will slowly walk it up court with 4:25 to play in the game. Over top, Hamilton. Cornelius, low post. Back over to Hamilton for a corner three. In and out. Rebound by Moore. Moore turns, fires up. No good. Rebound is controlled by Johnson of Shead. And up court. Johnson gets out by Bulmer. To Bonds. Over the top to Johnson to Key. To Tony. In the paint. Back around. The house. Johnson, three-point try is no good. Rebound by Hamilton. Will race it up court. Hamilton still has it. Around. Moore. Smith. Smith. Pop for the three. Got it. 43-23. 20-point lead for the Lady Dragons. Looking to avenge the earlier season loss to Shead Tigerettes. Shot up. Nice defense by Cornelius. Long baseball pass up to Smith. Smith stops, shot up and no good. Gets her own rebound. Alley-oop shot. Cornelius with a rebound. And it gets blocked from behind by Howes. It's over to Bulmer. 1-on-2. And a foul on Coleman as she reached in for the ball.
Foul's going to be on number 24, Madison Coleman, her second, team's third.
3:13 left to play in the game. 20-point lead for the Lady Dragons. Bonds, top of the key for three. No good. Rebound is controlled by Shead. The Howes and passes away to Johnson. She lays it in.
His first 2 points. Shead's gone 5 minutes without scoring.
Ooh. And therefore they trail 43-25. You don't do well only scoring 2 points in 4 minutes, unless you're holding it. Hamilton, way out front. And Moore loses it, and we throw to Hamilton. Coleman, long silver pass, around. Smith, long shot blocked by Howes, and she'll race it up court on a 1-on-2. Howes stops, pops up, no good. Rebound is controlled by Coleman, and she gets her pocket pick from behind by Howes. Shot by Tony off the backboard and in for two from the free throw line. 43-27. 2:10 in the play. Smith. Go to Hamilton. 2 minutes to play. Back over this. Now Coach Bowen says match up. They're going to go to a man-to-man. Driving to the hoop was Smith, and she gets fouled. Are they going to say in the act of shooting or not? Baseline.
Baseline.
Okay. That's what I thought.
Foul's on number 5, Danica Howes, her second, team second.
Oh, okay. They did point to the baseline.
Hold on.
Okay.
No. I was going to say, yeah, it's baseline. It's not 2 shots.
Yeah. They're not saying in the act of shooting.
It was before the shot.
Correct. I agree. So it'll be Coleman to Hamilton. Shot for three. No good. Rebound is controlled by Howes. So the Bonds will race it up court. Bonds. And floater in the paint. Shot up is no good. Cornelius with another rebound. Outlets over to Smith. Smith racing up court. Lays it up and in. Quick, fast outlet. 45-27. 1:27 to play in the game. Long shot by Bonds for three is no good. Rebound is controlled by Sheds Clark. Her shot is up is no good. Rebound by Smith. 45-27. Lady Dragons will lead in the ball. Cornelius. Back around to Coleman. Around the perimeter. Hamilton for a three at the top of the key. That is no good. Rebound. Cornelius should put it up and in. Back up to a 20-point lead for the Woodland Lady Dragons. 47-27. Down to 50 seconds to play. And don't go away as we have the Game Time Sports Bar and Girls post-game stat show at the conclusion of this game. Long baseball pass up to Smith. Smith lays it up. No good. Rebound is controlled by Clark. Back around. Down to inside. 25 seconds to play and a foul on Moore. We are not in the bonus.
Foul's on number 10, Audrina Moore. That's going to be her fourth. Team's fourth.
24.2 seconds to play. And Elizabeth Wilson will check in, the junior. She checks in for Howes. She's a little sore from that fall. That had to hurt. And stolen away by Moore. And she gets fouled. We're not in the bonus, so therefore they'll take the ball on the sideline. 20-point lead for the Lady Dragons.
Foul's on number 10, Mackenzie Johnson, her first. Team's third.
As Woodland will up their record to 8 and 9. The shot is up is no good, and the Shed Tigerettes will fall to 7 and 11. Yeah, with a 20-point lead with 10 seconds to play in the game. The ball stolen away by Smith. Smith racing up court. Smith, long three-point try, no good. Rebound, buzzer. Woodland victorious over the Shead Tigerettes by a score of 47-27. And we'll be back with the Game Time Sports Bar and Girls post-game stat show right after this. Welcome back to the Dragon Dome as we just concluded the ball game as the Woodland Lady Dragons were victorious over the Shead Tigerettes by a score of 47-27. And as our Sports Bar and Girls post-game stat show. What do you have, Jamie?
Okay, we're going to first start with the Shead Tigerettes. We got Mackenzie Johnson, 2 points. High scorer tonight for the Tigerettes. Tanisha Bulmer with 16 points, 3 for 4 from the foul line. She had a 3-pointer in that third quarter. Kiera Barnes with 5 points. And it looks to me like Gracie Rose Tony with 4 points, 0 for 2 from the foul line, and the team total 27 points. Now for your Woodland Lady Dragons, finished off this wonderful, great season with a win here. Carly Smith, tied for high scoring, 17 points, 1 for 2 from the foul line, 4 3-pointers. Kaylin Hamilton, our pizza winner, tied for highest scoring points, 17 points, 2 for 3 from the foul line, 5 3-pointers. And then Miss Cornelius, tough on the boards all day long. I didn't keep track of the second half, Mike, but I guarantee you she probably had 20 rebounds.
She set the tone.
Yeah, easy. She had 13 points, 1 for 4 from the foul line, for a total of 47 points.
As the Woodland Dragons up their record to 8-9, as Shead Tigerettes fall to 7-11. The Woodland Dragons have one more game. That will be on the road as on Wednesday evening they're at Calais. at Calais High School Gymnasium, as that will be the final regular season game. And looks like right now we'll be back here next week with a preliminary game with the Woodland Lady Dragons. I believe if the heel points remain the same, that's what will happen, but we'll wait and see. Anything can happen, especially in the final week of regular season play, as this has been a fun season, Jamie.
It has been. It's been exciting to watch them. We know Woodland's had their ups and had their good games and had not so good games, but if they can keep on this pace the last few, this game here and going down to Calais on Thursday, I think, Wednesday, and they can take that game there. And if they don't have to play off and they're automatic over to Bangor, they have that little momentum as they're making their way for the quarterfinal game in Bangor.
Correct. And remember, this has been our Game Time Sports Bar and Grill post-game stat show. Grill is located on 159 Main Street in Baileyville, and is your number one go-to destination for and after the big game, whether they're rooting for the Blue Devils or the Dragons. Game Time Sports Bar and Grill provides you with great food, drinks, and great family environment to wind down after the big game. Game Time Sports Bar and Grill is where every game is a home game. I would just want to mention we have selected our Duncan High School team of the game, and it is Mission Cornelius. Great job by Mission Cornelius, the senior. She played a great ball game. I'd say 20 rebounds and double digits in points. Great job for the senior. And to Caitlin Hamilton, also a senior, on winning the pizza from Joe's Diner Pizzeria on Main Street in Cowles. And congratulations to Kylie Smith, the 1,000-point scorer for an outstanding basketball career here in Woodland High School. All right, that just about wraps up here from the Dragon Dome. On behalf of
possibly final game of the year, I want to thank everybody for listening to us. Appreciate you guys all taking the time and sending out those thank yous, and appreciate the you guys doing what you do for the radio and for the school and everything. And I want to thank all those that are listening in our listening area and that are on YouTube for allowing us to do this for you guys. We appreciate it very much, and thank you very much.
Yes, we do
Good
appreciate
luck,
it.
everybody. Good luck to all the Washington County teams in Bangor that make it.
All right. As we wrapped up here from the Dragon Dome, on behalf of Jamie Bohan, I'm Mike Boyce. I'd like to wish everybody a very pleasant evening. Remember, this is a sports presentation of WCRQ. We'll send it back